Hi YouTube, it's Gladiator here. This is an airplane that I haven't flown for a very long time, and it was never all that good when I did fly it. But in the effort to provide some variety, we'll be flying the Aerosoft CRJ700 as Envoy 4190 from Chicago O'Hare over to the Friday night ops, which is probably a bad idea because I can't remember how to do holds in this thing, and descent profiles are really annoying to do. But here we are. This is either going to be interesting or a complete disaster, not sure which. But Aerosoft CRJ700 Cold and Dark. I'm just writing down my flight call sign ENY 4190. Cool. Cold and Dark airplane will be jumping on board. It's a little bit early in the morning for me. 9 AM on a Saturday. I would totally be in bed still if it wasn't for this. Hi there, Rossi QA. How are you? You can see the gate connected with the stair system down. So those little things are pushed down into the door, then you put the gate on top. Apparently that's a thing that they do with the real CRJs. And here we are, pretty much cold and dark apart from the iPads. One thing we do need to do is check out our flight plan and get all the weight and the payload and all that stuff set. So that's a payload and fuel. Zero fuel weight currently 55.1. Well, 55.3. Cool. So the fuel. Joseph Kirby, I'm either doing 1 or 2. If I do 2, it'll be the Airbus A320 on the second flight on a different stream. So as far as this stream is concerned, 1 flight. Later we might do the Airbus A320 out of Minneapolis, and then later tonight, in about 12 hours from now, we'll be flying in the UK. Get a release of 10,600. There we go, set the payload and fuel. Doesn't like that COG. That's a bit better. Cool. The safety check. Circuit breakers are closed. Nose wheel steering can go off. Hydraulic pumps are off. Landing gear lever is down. Flight spoiler is retracted. Manu and High Priest, hello. Lever. Oh, that's weird. Cut off. Radar is off. Manual release is stowed. Flap set to normal, electric set, and then we're up to about there. APU and AC power. And Joseph Kirby watching on the Switch. Nice. Okay, let's turn on some power. If you can go on. APU's ready to go. Hi, Jetty. And IRS set to nav both sides. Get some lights on. Happy Friday from the USA, indeed. Good old Friday night ops. Just realised I haven't started ActiveSky. There we go. Alrighty, let's have a look at our position initialization coming out of KORD. Position is set. Flight plan time, KORD. Gonna go to KMSP. And the flight plan. PMPKN. NITO. DLLAN. Or when I see Ronic. And the camera. Cruise altitude will be filed as flight level 280. Passengers 50. What was that cargo weight again? 650. And we'll grab the fuel. 10,694. And there's performance initialization set. All of that looks good. What's our alternate today? KSTP. And also checking our flight number 2, E and Y, for 190. Cool, let's run a few tests.
Unit bay overheat.
Cool. Grab the Otis 125.4. $35.4. All right.
Minor light. Simultaneous approach in use. Lead by call runway hold short instructions. Notices to airmen. All pilots are encouraged to take off using updated airport diagrams for Chicago Air as reference. Advise on initial contact. You have information tango. O'Hare International Airport ATIS information tango. 22510. Web 080 and 8. Visibility 10. 25,000 broken. Temperature 27. 2.12. Altimeter 3009. Arrivals expect vectors ILS runway 10 left, runway 10 center, runway 9 right, and runway 9 left approach. Departures expect runways 10 left and PP, 9 right. Simultaneous approach in use. Lead by call runway hold short instructions. Notices to airmen. All pilots are encouraged to take.
Alrighty. That's information Tango. Hi there, Don. How you doing? And Galaxy, this is Prepared 3D, P3D version 4.5. Clearly needs to open up the back door. Alright, just going to look at some charts here for a second. Okay, where I am, so where that is. Alright, got it. Cool. So we're in that section between Alpha 13 and Alpha 14. 10 left for departure or 9 right for departure. Either way, don't mind. Cool. So we're going for 33, 35. On the rest of our checklist.
Chicago Center, good afternoon. American 2381, Tango, cleared to Minneapolis.
American 2381, contact Chicago Center, 134.87.
3487.
Righty, so HRS is set, IRS is set to nav, emergency equipment is checked, gear and safety pins are on board, hydraulics, we checked,
Good evening, ma'am.
hydraulic 3 alpha on.
Good.
3 alpha is on, the rest of these are in auto, set. Air conditioning is on for the boarding. All good. And FMS is set. Okay. External pre-flight checks is done. Harnesses are good. Crew oxygen is checked. Quantity is good. Audio panel is checked. Electrical power checked. Fire detection test.
Inner bay overheat.
There's another one up here, isn't there? There it is. Flight test complete. Fuel panel. Fuel panel is checked, boost pumps are in. APU is running, bleed air. It's good, I'll leave the air conditioning on until the start. ELT set, cabin pressurization checked. Air conditioning is good. Windshield, emergency lights armed, and standby compass is checked. Compare the compasses. We have, what's that, 315 roughly? And that concurs. Avionics trims and the oil damper. Isolation is open. There we go. And the bleeds are closed. We're pretty well ready. Still don't have a proper sensor online, so we'll have to use the big one. Let's go. Chicago.
American 122, reduce speed 180.
Roger, reducing to 180, American 122.
Chicago, Envoy 4190 at ORD, requesting clearance to Minneapolis.
Runway 4190, Chicago Center, good evening, stand by, you're number 2. American 122, wind 0808, runway 9 right, clear to land number 2.
Okay, number 2 for 99, American 122, clear to land.
Runway 4114, runway 9 right, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 6, and Romeo.
Alpha 6 Romeo to 9 right, Envoy 4114.
American 2381, you're clear to the Minneapolis St. Paul Airport. The O'Hare 5 departure, radar vectors Pumpkin, then as filed, climb via the SID, squawk 1305. Clear to Minneapolis by radar vectors Pumpkin, then as filed, climb by the SID, squawk 1305, American 2301. American 2381, read back correct, taxi to and hold short of Alpha, advise this frequency ready for taxi, expect 9 right for departure. Taxi short of Alpha, we'll call this reduced for taxi, American 2381. Envoy 4190, you're cleared to the Minneapolis St. Paul Airport via the O'Hare departure, radar vectors Pumpkin, then as filed, climb via the SID, squawk 1306.
We direct Pumpkin by the SID and score code 1306, Envoy 4190.
Envoy 4190, readback is correct, taxi to and hold short of Alpha, advise this frequency ready for taxi, expect 9 right.
9 right by Alpha, Envoy 4190.
American 600, welcome to O'Hare, right turn when able.
That's everything, including the taxi clearance. Runway 9 right. That's set, execute. Hi there, Brent. Which is your home state? This one or the one we're going to? Alright, is set. Flight plan's good. Direct to Pumpkin. There we are. Beautiful. Okay then, V-speeds. V1 is 128. rotational speed of oh, it says VT speed 188. The rotation speed is 128. And the V2 speed 138. Speeds are set for the actual speed there, which should be 148. There we go. Initial speed 148 with the V speed set. Altimeter setting was 3009. That is set. Back to the checklists. We have originating check completed, before start checklist, passenger signs on, landing elevation set. Altimeters are set. Let's check it's all both. Here it is now. Navigation source. FMS set. Hi there, Aaron. Good old Gold Coast, that's always a fun run. Okay, takeoff briefing. We are flying the Chicago O'Hare departure, runway 9 right. Taxi there, we'll need to go via the taxiways, probably, was it Alpha? Up to Alpha 3. Oh, we said Alpha 1. Alright, cool. Once we're sitting there, we'll talk to the controller again. Departing via a 7,000 foot long runway, we're using flaps, so it's 8. V speeds are set for departure. It's radar vectors and then direct to. Just checking what we're doing. Yeah, pretty much runway heading, so we're going to direct to the first position, which will be Pumpkin. From there we'll be on the way. Cruise altitude today is 28,000 feet. I'll make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent, and joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. We'll be taking you over to Minneapolis today as American partner flight, American Eagles. Flight 4190, service to Minneapolis St. Paul Airport. Thanks for joining us on board our CRJ, Canadian Regional Jet 700. Cabin crew will be coming through the aeroplane to ensure that everything is ready for our departure today. Looking like a reasonably smooth flight with some good weather up ahead. We do thank you for flying with us. Flight time today is just under an hour. We'll be on the way shortly. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Okay, electronic devices are off, APU set, papers are on board, takeoff data is set, doors. Need to check it. Doors closing. Beacon goes on.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Beautiful. Beacon is indeed on. Fuel pumps. Grundy, hydraulic pumps are auto. Park and brake, and we have the test completed. We are ready to start the push. Chicago departure 125.0. Brantford, Minnesota, hey? Nice, cold North State.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback. Locking gear. Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Yeah, clear for the start. We need to turn off these air conditioning systems. There we go. APU is running. And we're turning to that direction, so left engine first. And 2 is rising. There's 19. And the right engine to start. %. Engine set to run.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes are set. Okay, air conditioning back in, and we can turn off the APU. Anti-ice is not required.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
Okay, cabin pressurization is set. And the shut-off valve can be closed on the APU. Reverses around, parking brake is set. And we'll take flaps. Flaps 8 set for departure.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yeah, leave it flaps 8. Taxi light is in. Okay then, checklist. Upstart checklist, generation 1 and 2 are auto. Bleed valves and packs are on, auto. APU is off, anti-ice is not required, probes are on, electrics checked, rudder and a nozzle steering. Nozzle steering can go on. And we'll check that rudder. And the other checks as well. Cool. Taxi checks. Flaps and starts are set 8. Flight controls have been checked. Trims. Set for takeoff. Thrust reversers are armed. Flight instruments are checked. FMS is set for departure. Brake temperatures are fine. And we'll leave it up to there. We have Ord Tower 120.75. Chicago Tower, Envoy 4190 is ready for taxi with information Tango. And we're not squawking our code properly. 3.
I'll be 4190.
$41.90 and we're squawking Charlie now.
And Envoy 4190 is going to be given 9 right for departure.
Yep, 9 right. Envoy 4190.
4190 ready, runway 9 right, taxi via Alpha 14 Bravo at Romeo.
Taxi runway 9 right by the Alpha 14 and hold short Romeo. Envoy 4190.
Alpha 14 Bravo to the right, and then Romeo.
Copy. Alpha 14 Bravo all the way through to Romeo. Envoy 4190. Yeah, so there, straight ahead 14 up Bravo and straight ahead on to Romeo. So we don't need to cross any runways.
Good evening, O'Hara Tower, Delta 57.
Clear to move. Taxi light is in.
Delta 57, guys.
Sharon,
Delta
how are you?
57 file to Minneapolis.
How are you doing?
Delta 57, O'Hara Tower, roger. Information, growth uniform will be current runway, and I expect pre-above start standby.
Tower, American 2381, ready to go 9 right, Romeo.
American 2381, turn left heading 360, wind 0808, 9 right, clear for takeoff.
360 on departure, 9 right, clear for takeoff, American 2381.
Not sure if American uses a HUD, but we have one. According to the pictures I'm looking at the moment, there is no HUD on the American ones. So
Chicago Tower,
bye-bye.
good evening. Delta 941, information uniform coming out at Alpha 14, 9 right, assigned, request taxi.
And Delta 17, it's in, was that 1974?
Negative, sir, Delta 941.
I'm 941, runway 9 right, taxi via Alpha 15, right Bravo, then join Romeo.
Delta 941, runway 9 right via Alpha 15, right on Bravo, join Romeo. Delta 941.
American 2381, contact departure, good day.
Departure, good day, American 2381.
250 departure. Set. How do we end up in Tiger 1?
Chicago Tower, 360, passing Iceberg, clearance to Minneapolis.
Yeah. It's Bravo there.
John, sorry, calls that again?
Sun Country 262.
Sun Country 262, roger, information Romeo. Information uniform, expect PDC.
Roger.
Delta 57, you have your PDC?
There's Romeo.
57, we got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
On uniform, alright, okay. There, T1. Uniform. Got no idea where I ended up, but there we are, there's Romeo there. Go do it. There's the runway. Camera crew, please be seated for takeoff. Envoy 4190, ready, runway 9 right.
Runway 4190, turn 0, wind 0008, runway 9 right, clear for takeoff.
9 right, cleared for takeoff, envoy 4190.
Left 360.
360 after departure, 4190. Cleared to enter the runway, all the lights go on. And we are ready.
Here, Tower, good evening, version 9 IFR Minneapolis.
Version 5969, here tower information is uniform, expect BDC.
Target set. $80 knots. V1 rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Heading mode select.
Clear Tower, good evening. Infantry 262 Alpha, request IFR to Minneapolis.
Sun Country
Crashing.
362 Alpha confirmed.
He's gone. And there it goes. Roughly 0 hour flight because we're not flying it. Didn't even give me much of a warning though, it just stopped. In the old days, I would have stuck these two bits of the video together. We would have had the taxi from the old video and then the rest from the new video. Instead, I'm going to have to live stream it. And we're going to kind of rush the beginning. So we've taken 45 minutes to get to the point where they were airborne. And now we're going to turn on the APU. I am indeed running prepared on an SSD. Power's on. Right, payload and fuel. Let's just do this quickly. Zero fuel weight is 55.3. And the fuel is 10.6. Set takeoff V speeds, done already. Get some lights on. Okay, we need the IRS, so position. KYD, set. Kill. Pumpkin, PMP. Nito. DLLAN. RONIC. Camera. Cool, FMS is pretty much done.
Viewer bay overheat.
Let's pick up the previous clearance. 1306. On 2075. There we go. Pretty much ready to move. Start the pushback now. Okay, APU electronics. APU's running. Doors closed, locks, beacon is on. Fuel pumps are good. Hydraulic pumps are on. Hydraulic, okay, then parking brake set, and then engines.
Locking gear. Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Engine on the right side. Come on. Really? What am I missing? Ignition is sorted. APU set. Got APU on the bleed. Bleed valves are manual, open. And I'm not getting start on either engine. Packs are off. Anti-air is not required. They're in the cut-off position.
Parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Gonna have to control E this time. Control E. No idea. Oscillation is open. APLC is open. There we go. And Control E has happened. Now we can do that one.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass has been removed.
Fuel damper.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Flaps 8 for departure. Turbo mode is set. Cool. Chicago, Envoy 4190, requesting taxi. We'll take the last clearance.
4190, did you have a crash?
Yeah, PC just decided to take it up.
Your previous clearance is still valid, runway, and I'm going to give you 9 runway right taxi via Alpha 7 Romeo.
7 Romeo. Give me via 9 rights via Alpha 7 and a Romeo Envoy 4190. Alpha 7 and then Romeo up there. Alright, that makes sense. Cool. Good, we can do that. Parking brake is released. How are we doing, everyone? APU is turning off. Bunch of white there. Bleed is manual. Yeah, that's right. We're trying to start the engine with weird configurations and stuff. Automatic. Bleeds are on. Isolation valve is closed, and the bleed source set to both engines. Set.
South Country 53, contact departure, good day.
Contact departure, South Country 533.
Virgin 69, wind 0907, runway 10 left to Delta, clear for takeoff, left turn heading 360.
What's your name? 360, 10 left, cruise 69.
Country 262 Alpha runway 10 left at Delta Delta, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Country 262 Alpha.
Okay, initial climb should be 5,000.
Chicago Tower AC 4365 on the ground. Information uniform ready.
Set.
Copy R4.
148 on the speed. Set. Hopefully we do better this time.
4365, good evening. Expect PDC be ATIS Victor.
Expect PDC will grab Victor AC 4365.
That's Alpha 9, 87.
Virgin 69, contact departure, have a good flight.
Archer Lugalin, Virgin 69.
7 Country 262 Alpha, flying 360, wind 090 at 7, runway 10 left to Delta Delta, clear for takeoff.
Landing 360. Clear for takeoff 10 left at Delta Delta.
Delta 19, go ahead. Delta 1974, cleared, request clearance to Minneapolis.
From 1970, for your information, Victor, expect PDC.
Alright, Victor, I'll expect PDC. Copy, 1974.
And Chicago Tower, Delta 70, request high for clearance in Minneapolis with information, Victor.
Delta 70, expect PDC in Vector.
Tower again on 465, we have Victor clearance at Mini, please.
Not quite sure where I am.
465 PDC, thanks for Victor.
Okay. Got it now.
Country 262 Alpha, contact departure, good night.
Contact departure tonight.
Okay, we're in this section here now. Behind the runway. Doesn't quite match what I'm seeing there, but whatever. No, I've got the chase plane off at the moment. It's just a random crash.
Chicago Tower, American 241, inbound runway 10 left.
241, wind 090 at 7, runway 10 left, clear land.
Cleared their land, American 241.
British 385, your frequency. Thank you. American 241, did you have 10 center scenery?
Originally for 10 center, but I don't have it with the scenery available.
Okay.
Envoy 4190, ready at runway 9 right.
Runway 4190, turn left heading 360, wind 0907 from 9 right, clear for takeoff.
Heading 360, runway 9 right, clear for takeoff, Envoy 4190. Yes, this is the Dr. Vicky, Dr. Drzwecki. I think his configuration is after the current time. It's like a future configuration of ORD. There's a few taxiways and this runway is longer than it is on any chart that I've seen. Bit confusing, but we got there in the end. Lights on.
Chicago Tower, American 241, clear runway.
Toga thrust set. Speed active.
American 241, thank you, and your gate assignment today is Kilo 3, taxi via
V1 rotate.
Echo Echo and Alpha 19.
V2. Positive rate of climb, gear up.
That's taxi to Kilo 3 via Echo Echo and Alpha 19er.
Yep, that's the Echo Echo Bravo Alpha 19.
Echo Alpha Bravo 19, American 241.
In Chicago Tower, Delta 70. Did you send over that PDC?
Oh, just check that on had. Stand by.
Over to departures, set.
Apologize, looks like I didn't. Just 5 seconds.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Delta 7.
Onboard 4190, contact departure. Have a good night.
1000 to run. Flaps up. Chicago departures.
Onboard 4190, contact departure.
Over departures, envoy 4190. Chicago departures, envoy 4190 at 6000. Power back. Flaps
Envoy
up.
4190 Chicago departure to contact. Looks like you're about 1,600 feet above the initial altitude of 5,000. Shouldn't be any higher than that without further clearance with ATC. Climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb 15,000. 4190. Sorry about the altitude burst. That wasn't intentional. Autopilot engaged, and we're trying to climb, so autopilot off again. Damn it.
Envoy 4190 clear direct Pumpkin.
Direct to Pumpkin, envoy 4190.
Chicago departure, Cessna 8025 Kilo with Foxtrot, ready to taxi.
Remember 8025 Kilo, runway 90 taxi via Alpha, cross runway 36, cross runway 33.
Taxi via Alpha, cross runway 36 and 33. 25 Kilo.
Pilots in. Direct to. Nav set. There we go. Probably take the signs off now.
I'll be ready to go 4 right. That's my 485 right.
13335 envoy 4190. 35 set. Chicago Center envoy 4190 climbing through 13,000 feet.
Envoy 4190 Chicago Center, good evening. For spacing the app 280, you can resume layer speed.
So again, 4190, sorry, broke up.
Envoy 4190, climb maintain flight level 280 and turn right heading 050. You can resume on layer speed as well.
50050. Turning right heading 050 and up to flight level 280 envoy 4190.
Version 69, turn left heading 2. Version 69, turn left heading 290, clear direct Robbie, join the killer
280 set, we can increase our speed.
We don't have a killer for arrival on board.
Level 280 set. And there's probably a checklist involved here. I'm checked. Fuel crossflow is okay. Bleeds and APU set. Lights are set. Passenger signs off, and thrust reversers are off.
Versus 69, correction, clear direct Wild, join the clear and manner arrival, sir.
Clear to the manner arrival.
Correction, you get 552, so 302 camera. UBS 562, Chicago Center, good evening. Versus 69, same Mach number.
Versus 69 is Mach 0.89er.
Versus 69, Roger, for space to Minneapolis, maintain Mach 0.80 or less.
Right at a 0.80 versus.
Power set standard.
United 1881, same Mach number. Flight country 262 Alpha, turn left heading 300, clear direct for Robbie, join the killer 3 arrival.
Right, turning, we got it, 1 second. So turning 360, clear direct Robbie, and could you repeat the power one more time?
Flight country 262 Alpha, Robbie, and join the killer 3 arrival, Minneapolis.
Okay. Kilo 3 arrival and direct Robbie, and 700 262 Alpha.
Highway 4190, clear direct camera.
Clear direct to camera and by 4190.
Chicago Center, TBN November 1 Single Delta on the ground at Oshkosh. Wishing out for clearance to style to Minneapolis.
TBN 1 Single Delta, clearance request, stand by, you are number 1.
There's camera, killer 3
Yeah,
arrival.
1881 to 7 maintain level 340.
Chicago Center, American 2692 with you, flight level 360.
Yeah, that's CMAC, I think.
American 2692, Chicago Center, good evening. Sun Country 523, VSAT transponders, block 51, correction 3154, 3154.
123154, the Sun Country 523.
Sun Country 262, turn left heading 270, you are cleared direct to Robbie, join the killer for your arrival.
Yep, we are directing Robbie right now, 262 Alpha.
Delta 57 Minneapolis Center now, 133.45, so long.
13345, Delta 57, Country plus ATC, bye.
There's the 69, if you can, bring it back to 0.75 now.
Average conducting to 0.78.
Emergency command riser, Mach 0.78 or less. Version 69, just verify you're direct to or correct to Wild, sir.
Negative.
Chicago Center 1, taking off and standing by Oshkosh.
That's standby. Version 69, clear direct to Wild and join the clear. Correction, turn right heading T900 and clear direct to Claire.
Altitude capture.
Helicopter 262 Alpha, reset transponder squawk 3243.
Three two 4-3.
Helicopter 523, same Mach number.
Cool. Keep the speed about Mach 7.4 in that range. It's all manual control.
23, same Mach number.
So there's no auto throttle on this airplane.
American 2692, Mach 0.78.
About a 50-minute flight from takeoff, so about 40 minutes.
Yeah, maintain Mach 0.75 or less for sequencing.
Speed's coming back way. About 79% is about right. '78's a little bit low. That should be about there. Hi there, Simon. How are you doing? By being late, you missed our crash. Okay, we want to cross Hender at...
Chicago Center, TBM 1 Tango Delta, do you have my clearance yet?
TBM 1 Tango Delta, fast channel busy up here. It's going to be a little bit delayed going to Minneapolis anyway, so.
So you go the A, that's 125, 135, 35.
UPS 562, turn left. UPS 562, turn left heading 270.
270.
Or 1 Tango Delta, clearance available, advisory.
1,000 broken.
1 Tango Delta ready.
5,000 broken. Temperature
And 1
28.
Tango Delta,
2.15.
Minneapolis being pulled up
Altimeter
4
300. Simultaneous dependence. ILS runway 12 right approach in use. ILS runway 12 left approach in use.
Departure frequency
Final approach
squawk
over noise sensitive area. Departing 12 left. Runway 12 right. Runway 17. Notices to airmen. Runway 4. 22 closed. PPC in use. All aircraft contact LM radio pushback. Caution. Virginia Airport. Please back hold short instructions and assigned altitudes. All aircraft taxi with transponder and altitude encoding on. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information light. Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport information light.
After Wild, go 1 Tango Delta.
1230. Visibility 10. 17,000 broken. 25,000 broken. Temperature 28. 2.15. Altimeter 3009. Simultaneous dependent. ILS runway 12 right approach in use. ILS runway 12 left approach in use. Final approach over noise sensitive area. Departing 12 left. Runway 12 right.
Okay, this information, Mike. Altimeter 3009.
Skywest Center, good evening. Skywest 3542, climbing 11,600.
12 left and right.
And Delta, correct find the Delta 70. UPS 562, turn right heading 360, correct Robbie.
360 direct Robbie, UPS 562.
Version 69 to Minneapolis Center now 133.45.
No, Chicago Central, good evening. Delta 157 and the climb 295 for 356.
So often at 10,000 feet.
Delta 157, Chicago Center, good evening. Alright, 1 Tango Delta, standby. It's trying to look busy up here.
Cool, so we want to cross Afton at 250 knots, 10,000 feet or above.
With you, 13,000.
They both end up in vectors.
639, Chicago Center. Correction, Skywest 3542, Chicago Center, climb, maintain level 380.
Up to flight level 380 for Skywest 3542.
You'll set up left on the left and right on the right.
Chicago Center, hello, Southwest 639, climbing flight level 150.
So on the left we have a
maintain level 340.
localizer 110.7.
Climb and maintain 340, Southwest 639.
On the right,
Chicago Cessna 8025, field with you 4,700.
Version 69, Minneapolis 133.45. Country 262 Alpha, contact Minneapolis Center 133.45.
13345, Sun Country 262 Alpha, have a good day.
And Chicago Center, Delta 70 with you 13,500.
The 25 Kilo, contact Chicago Center 134.87.
Three 4 for 25 kilo.
Dragon 1.
Livery, cockpit, level 92, review 23000.
Skywest 35. 542, contact 34.87.
I think that was for Skywest 3542, we broke up really bad.
Skywest 3542, contact Chicago Center 134.87.
134.87 for Skywest 3542.
Chicago Center, NASA F207, Zeta Oscar, cost looking to California high for clearance to St. Louis.
Clear so pass to by number 2, Delta.
Right to the elevation for landing is about 820 feet, which I've set.
4.87.
That's 820 there.
3487 for 1227.
To set that, you need to go up here onto the
133.45.
cabin pressurization decrease and increase knob. Rotating that gives you landing elevation. 820 is set.
Minneapolis Center, Dragon 1, are we expecting any hold?
Fuel checked, we'll be landing with more than 6,000 pounds.
Dragon 1 not this time, sir.
TCAS is running, radar is on.
The country 262 Alpha.
Chicago Center, Delta 70, 15,000.
Delta 70, Chicago, climbing 8 level 300.
300 for Delta 70.
Grab landing door, V speeds. So VGTOA is 121 knots. 202 knots with the FO, and the VREF is 134. We'll be flying in on 140. Again, 139.
Air Canada 465, reset transponder, squawk 3270.
3270 465.
Chicago Center 1, take it up to rate, taxi on the ground at Oshkosh.
One takeoff, it's going to be about a 5-minute delay here, but it gets you off. America 2692, descend and maintain flight level 340.
And Chicago Center,
That's
NASA
cool.
207. I was looking to get IFR clearance used.
Answer request, standby.
Copy.
One Tango Delta, runway 27, taxi via Echo, the Ashgash altimeter 3009.
One Tango Delta, taxi runway 27, altimeter, we got it, thank you.
Convoy 4190, contact Minneapolis Center 133.45.
133.45, envoy 4190.
Now, Badger, on his file, maintain 3000, expect flight level, correction, expect. UPS 562, descend on final discussion, maintain flight level 240.
240, my discretion, UPS 562.
Airport Center, envoy 4190, flight level 280.
Envoy 4190, Minneapolis Center, roger. Northwest 1999, descend on final discussion, maintain flight level 240.
Okay, Minneapolis Center, Delta 2935, ready to check.
Delta 2935, Minneapolis Center, allowed and clear. Envoy 4190, descend on discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pass question down flight level 240, envoy 4190. Level 240 is set.
Delta 219, Minneapolis Center, roger. Approved as requested, advised you are back.
Okay, we're looking across Hender at 240.
Delta 2935, descend on final discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot's discretion, flight level 240, Delta 2935.
GPS 562, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3, good night.
Factory, customer 2 unit.
Okay, cable at 9,000 it's saying, or is it Zing? Zing at 290, so we can't start our ascent until we pass Zing. After that, we're heading down 32 miles to get down 4,000 feet. About 2-degree path, isn't it? Currently the ground speed what is the ground speed? Oh, there it is. 426 times 5 2000s to 1800 a minute. And a warm welcome to Ryan on Delta 219er. Hope you're enjoying Friday night ops today. And we have passed Zing. We can start our descent. I think we'll go vertical speed with about 1800 a minute down. Reducing power. And we'll switch the speed over to knots. 280 seems about right. 290. Currently wanting 1,000 feet a minute descent. That's probably okay actually.
Envoy 4190, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3.
125.3, Envoy 4190. Minneapolis Center, Envoy 4190, descending flight level 240, leaving flight level 275.
Envoy 4190, Minneapolis Center. Descend via the Killer 3 arrival, runway 12 right transition, Minneapolis altimeter 3009.
Sent by the Killer arrival, the runway 12 right transition, and altimeter 3009, Envoy 4190. Okay, then we're going to go all the way down.
69,
10,000
normal
feet.
speed. Contact Minneapolis approach on 135.47. Good night.
47 normal speed, version 9, Nicholas.
$14,000 we'll put in. 20 miles out of 2,000 above. Cool. Recalculate again in a little while. Announcement while I've got it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking from the flight deck. We have begun our descent into Minneapolis at this stage, and we do anticipate arriving there in about 20 minutes or so. We'll be landing on runway 12 right at this position, which is the right side of both runways. In preparation for landing, I ask that you return to your seats and ensure that the seatbelt is fastened. We will be turning those seatbelt signs on shortly, and the cabin crew will be coming to the airplane to ensure that everything is ready for our arrival.
Arrival, flight level 180.
Once again, thanks for flying with us on American Airlines and American Eagle. We hope you have a very enjoyable stay in Minneapolis and safe onward journey from the airport.
Dragon 1 by 5.
Taking all the weather down there in Minneapolis right now, we have a little bit of scatter cloud around, not too much wind.
Dragon 1's happy to be here.
And the current temperature is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. That's it, thanks for flying with us, and I hope you have a very pleasant journey. Cabin crew, please be at the aircraft for the arrival.
Northwest 1999 to Minneapolis Center, descend via the Muscle 3 arrival, runway 12 left, transition to Minneapolis altimeter 3009er. Delta 5224, contact Minneapolis approach on 135.47.
Take the frequency one more time, Delta 5224, basically something in the canopy here.
Delta 5224, contact Minneapolis approach on 13547, 3547.
3547, my apologies, Delta 5224.
Okay, check at or above 14,000 feet. We've got 20 miles left. Just need to increase our speed a little bit on the way down. – 10,000 feet to lose in about 25 miles. 20 miles. Okay, need to go down a bit quicker than that.
Dragon 1, are you, did you file the Eau Claire 9er arrival for a training purpose?
Negative, chosen for the IFR, Dragon 1.
Speed coming back, we'll use the banana.
Center, good evening, Air Canada 465, 29 for 24.
Yeah, 465 Minneapolis Center, descend via the Killer 3 arrival, runway 12 right, transition to Minneapolis altimeter 3009er, more than 1 hour old.
And 12,000 for the next one after that.
3, check 12 right, Air Canada 465.
UPS 562, contact Minneapolis approach on 135.47.
3547, 562.
I think we'll extend that a little bit, so we'll reduce the speed of descent. Something a little bit more sane.
And Dragon, can you just clarify what your aircraft type is?
Altimeter 3009 set.
Dragon 1, understood, thank you.
Okay, runway 12 right. Just need to drop the left stuff. 12 right it is. We'll be using a localized voice
Minneapolis
110.3.
Good evening. TVM November 1 Tango Delta with you, flight level 210. Pass into your airspace now.
TBM 1 Tango Delta, Minneapolis
Set.
Center. Northwest 1999, contact Minneapolis approach on 135.47.
Minneapolis Center, American 2692 with you.
American 2692, did you just check on?
Minneapolis Center, American 2692 with you.
American 2692, Minneapolis Center.
Okay, bananas on Huggy, crossing Huggy at 10,000. Inbound course is 121. We don't have the rest of that star program, do we?
Delta 935, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47.
Okay, after crisp. Killer.
Delta 2935. Envoy 4190, contact Minneapolis approach on 135.47.
135.47, Envoy 4190.
Delta 9080,
Southwest
Minneapolis approach
10,000 feet.
Delta 9080, 126.905, try him again.
Signs are on.
126.905, Delta 9080, thank you.
Lights are in.
Southwest 396 has information, November.
Southwest 396, thank you.
Virgin 69,
back with the airport yet? Virgin 69, contact approach 119.3. UPS 562, ready speed at 250, fly heading 300, vector runway 12 left. Alright, speed 250 over to 310, UPS 562.
Minneapolis approach, Envoy 4190 at 10,000, information mic.
Envoy 4190, Minneapolis approach, roger. It is November now, current altimeter 300.
Captain November.
Delta 57, you ready to turn this back to the applicant? Delta 57, okay, I give you a frequency change 40 miles ago. Just fly your present heading for now, and we'll work on sequencing you back in. 257. 510, Minneapolis approach Delta 5224.
And I was coordinating Delta 5224, just want to maintain 8,000.
Down to 8,000, Delta 5224, and is there any chance we can...
And Delta 5224. And Delta 5224, affirmative, turn right heading 310.
Right heading 310 and down to 8,000, Delta 5224. My apologies, forgot to program it.
Yeah, Delta 5224, it happens. 310, just want to maintain 8,000.
Yep, we got it, 5224.
South Country 276, contact approach 126.905.
26.5, South Country 276, yep.
UPS 562, just want to maintain 8,000.
8,000, UPS 562.
Envoy 4190. Envoy 4190, change your transition, expect runway 12 left.
12 left, Envoy for the 190.
Delta 2935, descending via Lima 3, arrival out of 19,000.
Delta 2935,
left it
Minneapolis
is.
Bridge, expect runway 12 left. ATIS information, Oscar, current altimeter 3009er.
Oscar 12 left, Delta 2935.
UPS 562, turn 5 degrees left, heading 295.
525, 562.
UPS 562, contact approach 119.3.
3, 562,
Delta 5224, contact approach 119.3.
119.3, Delta 5224, and I figured out the problem. I have out-of-date nav data for this airport. My apologies.
It happens. Okay, nice. Southwest 396, turn left heading 030, just want to maintain 7,000.
030, 7,000, Southwest 396.
Okay, that changes our localizer frequency 1107. Set.
Minneapolis approach Southwest 28 with information light, passing 17.2.
Southwest 28, Minneapolis Bridge, expect runway 12 right.
Yeah, it's runway 12 left, vacating on proper 4 would be great.
Say again?
6, Minneapolis Bridge on 126.905, 2695.
2695, sorry.
Cool. Got it.
Delta 2930, speed at 210, 210.
Speed 240.
Minneapolis Delta 2840 with you on the Benny 3213,000 for in descent.
Delta 2840, Minneapolis Bridge, expect runway 12 left. Delta 2935, fly heading 200, vector for spacing, and descend maintain 9,000. 200 heading 9,000.
200 heading 9,000, 2295.
Delta 2510, if you're still here, contact approach 119.3.
Okay, after that 250 knots, and then we can descend down to Kimo,
Northwest
8,000 feet.
1999,
230.
contact approach 126. Correction, Northwest 1999, contact approach 119.3.
Is it 9 or 8? 8. Cool.
Delta 2935. Delta 2510, you on the frequency?
Should be 250 knots. Let's accelerate a little bit.
Delta 2935, turn right heading 330.
Right, 330, 2935.
Envoy 4190, ready speed at 230.
Speed 230 and envoy 4190.
Frontier 458, turn left heading 020, descend maintain 7000.
020.7, Frontier Flight 458.
Delta 2840, turn right heading 170, descend maintain 7000.
230 set, we can start the descent now.
170, 7000, 2840.
Approach good evening, Air Canada 465, 13000 for 12 right.
Air Canada 465, Minneapolis Bridge, change your runway transition, expect runway 12 left, 12 left.
12 left, Air Canada 465.
Alright, Minneapolis approach, American 2692, descending through 16,300 for only Killer 3, and we've been assigned runway 12 right.
American 2692, Minneapolis Bridge, change your runway transition, expect runway 12 left. Information Oscar, current altimeter 3009er.
Alright, we'll go back
Checklist.
to 12 left, which is what we had the first time. Y'all need to get it together.
Frontier 458, contact approach 126.905.
Okay, fuel set, altimeters, radar, translate not required, CAS checked, landing data was completed. So APU and bleeds,
Minneapolis approach was
not
13583, descending on the Blue 3
The
arrival
lights are on, that's the
for
signs
12
are
left at level 1309er.
So they do this with APU
West
thing.
wind 3583, Minneapolis pressure under. Descend to maintain 9,000.
9,000 was 13583.
Delta 2840, contact approach 119.3, 19.3. Delta 2840, contact approach 119.3.
19.3, 2840.
Envoy 4190. Disregard.
Minneapolis approach, Delta 351, to 3.
Cabin crew, please take your seats landing.
Runway 12 right.
And I'm sorry, I was offline. Say the call sign only again. I was calling.
And Delta 351, heavy.
Okay, crossing Camo at
351 heavy
8,000.
Minneapolis, expect runway 12 right.
230
Minneapolis
knots.
altimeter 3009er.
Okay, 12 right, copy out. Then we do have information, Mike.
Envoy 4190, traffic 11 o'clock, 6 miles northwestbound, Boeing 737 at 9,000, maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000 and envoy 4190.
Envoy 4190, release speed at 210.
210 knots, 4190.
Southwest 28, turn left heading 030, descend maintain 7,000.
Left turn 030 down 7,000, Southwest 28.
Air Canada 465. Sun Country 650, Minneapolis Bridge, go ahead.
We're 1,000 with Oscar.
Sun Country 650, Minneapolis Bridge, Roger. Just want to maintain 7,000, expect runway 12 right.
7,000, 12 right, Sun Country 650.
Right, we're going to run into the ILS now. Inbound course is 121.
Here, Southwest 28, contact approach 126.905.
2695, Southwest 28.
Delta 2935, just want to maintain 6,000.
Set.
62935.
Delta 2935, just want to maintain 6,000 and fly heading 300.
6,000 heading 300, Delta 2935.
Envoy 4190, contact approach 119.3.
119.3, envoy 4190.
Delta 2935, contact approach 119.3.
Approach envoy 4190, 8,000 feet.
Envoy 4190, Minneapolis approach. Hello.
And approach Delta 2935 with Oscar, descending to 6,000, heading 300.
Delta 2935, Minneapolis approach. Hello. Delta 5224, contact Minneapolis Tower 123.905.
2390, Delta 5224.
Delta 2840, maintain 210 knots until advised.
210 until advised, 2840.
Delta 2935, maintain 210 knots or less.
2,000 or less, Delta 2935.
Envoy 4190, maintain 210 knots or less.
210 knots or less, envoy 4190.
Northwest 1999, turn left 8150, intercept runway 12 left, localizer, maintain 210 knots until advised.
Minneapolis Center, hello again, version 9 level 7,000 feet.
Air Canada 465, Minneapolis approach, hello. Number 3, November Tango, turn left heading 280.
280, fine, and November Tango.
Delta 2935, turn left heading 250, descend and maintain 4,000. Delta 2935, turn left heading 210.
Left 210, 2935.
UPS 562, maintain 180 knots, Delta 5 mile final.
2395, UPS 562.
UPS 562, contact Minneapolis Tower 123.905.
Car 2395, 562.
Delta 2935, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, 2935.
Envoy 4190, descend and maintain 6,000.
Yeah, 6,000, envoy 4190.
Delta 2840, Minneapolis Airport, 12 o'clock, 15 miles, airport in sight.
6,000 set.
Is inside 2840.
Vertical speed.
Delta 2840, clear visual approach, 21 to left.
Introducing power.
Visual 1 to left, 2840.
For about 1,000 a
Delta
minute.
2935, traffic to follow at your 11 o'clock, 4 miles, level of 4,319.
Set.
Got traffic on TCAS, Delta 2435, 2935.
Delta 2935, follow that traffic, clear visual approach, runway 12 left.
Sorry for the visual 12 left, 2935.
Northwest 1999, traffic for you to follow at your 11 o'clock in 5 miles at 5,000 is a 737. Northwest 1999, follow that traffic, clear visual approach, runway 12 left. Delta 2935, start that turn, heading 150 now.
Start return 150, Delta 2935.
Northwest 1999, maintain 180 knots or less. Number 3, November Tango, turn left heading 270.
270, fine, and November Tango.
November Delta 2935, maintain 210 knots until advised.
We'll maintain 210 until advised, 2935.
Delta 2840, contact Minneapolis Tower 123.905. Good day.
2395, thank you, good day.
Envoy 4190, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 4,000. Envoy 4190, turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 4,000.
Heading 150 down to 4000 and by 4190.
Approach American 2692 with you.
American 2692, Minneapolis, approach will maintain 210 knots.
Say the speed again, you were broken.
American 2692, maintain 210 knots.
210 on the speed, 2692.
Yep, approach American 465, down 27.
Heading
Virgin
150,
600, Minneapolis, for a treasure. Delta 2935, maintain 180 knots or greater till a 5-mile final. Contact Minneapolis, Tower 123.905.
We are greater to 5 miles, 123.95 today.
Northwest 1999, thank you for the help. Spacing looks good. Contact Minneapolis, Tower 123.905. Number 3, November Tango, turn left heading 210.
Yeah. 210, Financial Tango.
Envoy 4190, the Minneapolis airport, that's your 11 o'clock, and 20 miles report in sight.
Envoy 4190 has it in sight.
Envoy 4190, clear visual approach, runway 12 left, maintain 210 knots or greater till advised.
210 knots or greater till advised, and clear the visual approach runway 12 left, Envoy 4190.
Air Canada 465, turn left heading 210.
210, Air Canada 465.
Clear the approach, starting that now.
November 3, November Tango, what's your best forward speed?
I can go 150 if you want me. Valentino Tango.
3 November Tango, Roger. I'm trying to get you in here, sir.
We'll go Valentino Tango, best forward.
Version 6-9er, descend and maintain 5,000, turn left heading 210.
Down to 5,000, Version 6-9.
Air Canada 465, turn left heading 150, intercept runway 12 left, localizer.
150, 12 left, Air Canada 465.
November 3, November Tango, expect a short vector through the localizer for spacing.
Again, 3 November Tango.
November 3, November Tango, expect a short vector through the localizer 14.
Expect short vectors for the localizer, 3 November Tango.
Air Canada 465, maintain 210 knots or greater.
General greater, Air Canada 465.
Virgin 6-9, turn left heading 150, intercept runway 12 left, localizer.
150, 112, Version 6-9.
November 3, November Tango, turn left heading 140, intercept runway 12 left, localizer.
Uh, 140, interceptor, runway 12 left, localizer, Valentino Tango.
Envoy 4190, thanks for the help, maintain 180 knots until a 5-mile final, contact Minneapolis Tower 123.905.
180 knots to 5 miles, stand over to 123.95, Envoy 4190.
Air Canada 465, the Minneapolis airport is at shore 12 o'clock and about 13.
Delta 2935, right turn enable, 1.9, good night.
180 knots. Plan to go down.
Envoy 4190, Minneapolis, are you up?
4190 AFM, on left.
Envoy 4190, Minneapolis, good evening. Slow to your final approach speed, 1 departure party arrival, the wind's 2006, from my 12 left, continue.
12 left, continue, 4190. There's 200 knots. We're going to take flaps 1. Final approach speed will be 139. Set. More flaps.
And Envoy 4190, disregard the departure party arrival. The wind 2006, runway 12 left, clear to land. Number 2 behind a northwest 73 short final.
12 left, clear to land. Number 2, Envoy 4190. Okay, landing flaps. Flaps 40 set. My airplane. Speed on.
Air Canada 465, Minneapolis, are you up? Delta 1775, are you up on frequency?
Delta 1775.
Thank checklist, landing it down, full green, full flaps.
Hold short one, Delta 1775.
Air Canada 465, Minneapolis, are you up?
465, go.
Air Canada 465, Minneapolis, hello. If you can reduce your final approach speed, runway 1 departure prior to your arrival, runway 12 left, continue.
Okay, check, we're through 180 now, we'll bring it back.
500.
Dot low.
Minneapolis Tower, hello again, Virgin 9, 14 mile final, runway 12 left.
Virgin 69, Minneapolis Tower, hello, runway 12 left, continue.
Speed's good. Continue.
12 left, Virgin 69.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Delta 1775, runway 12 left, line up and wait traffic on a 5 mile final, be ready to go.
Alright, lamp away, we'll be ready to go, Delta 1775.
Delta, or Air Canada 465, the wind's 2006, runway 12 left, clear to land, departure party arrival.
Land, check number 1 at 465.
Envoy 4190, right turn when able, ground point 9, good night.
Ground point 9, Envoy 4190.
Delta 1775, sharks on the 3 mile final, the wind's 2006, runway 12 left, clear for takeoff, flighting 090.
8090, clear for takeoff, Delta 1775.
Northwest 1999, sorry about that, Mr. Suari, contact ground point 9, good night.
To cross 12 right on Charlie and Weir. Can you clarify the rest of the instruction?
UPS 562, cross runway 12 right on Charlie, right turn Whiskey, cross runway 4, left Mike, right Tango to infield cargo.
Alright, 562, we just missed the Whiskey part. Charlie Whiskey, Mike Tango, he's 562.
United 226, monitor tower 126.7.
126, United 226.
Endeavor 5178, monitor tower 123.905.
Sky United 2238, Requesting pushback every time.
Endeavor 5178, monitor tower 123.905. United 2238, Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 17.
Approved, respect 17, 2238.
Ground envoy 4190, vacated left, looking at Echo 13.
Yeah, the aircraft calling Minneapolis ground is on the landline, say again.
Envoy 4190, vacated runway left, Echo 13 is okay.
Envoy 4190, Minneapolis ground, Papa, Delta departing.
Papa and Delta, envoy 4190.
Northwest 1999, Minneapolis ground, say gate. Northwest 1999, Papa, Delta, Papa, Charlie, and Bravo.
APU coming up. Alpha landing checks. APU, transponder radar, flaps and slats, lights and probes.
Sun Country 1368, runway 12 left, taxi via Delta, hold short of 12 right.
Alright, taxi 12 left via Delta, hold short, hold on 12 right, top of 3 for Sun Country 1368.
Version 2174 heavy, taxi via Bravo, Mike, Alpha, cross runway 4. King Air 7 Kilo Alpha on runway 22, cross runway 12 left, and continue down runway 22, hold short of 12 right.
Ranger cross runway 22, correction, cross runway 12 left, or, yeah, 12 left. Continue taxi by 22, hold short runway 12 right, thank you.
Ground version 2174, holding for the Delta. Version 2174 heavy, join Bravo, cross runway 4, then turn left on Mike, right turn Alpha to runway 12 right. Bravo, left on Mike, and then Bravo. Version 2174. Yeah, 226, we didn't get a monitor tower 126.7.
Activating Air Canada 465, whatever's close to the ramp.
Air Canada 465, Minneapolis ground, pop out of parking.
It's the ramp 465, thanks.
Ground, Delta 1539, did we miss a handoff to tower?
Delta 1539, monitor tower 123.905.
123.905, thank you, Delta 1539.
Yep. Good evening, Virgin 69.
That Delta over there. It is. Missed it.
Virgin 69, Roger, straight ahead to parking, good night. Virgin 1368, Roger, trying to coordinate the cross right now.
Ground from Kilo Alpha, hold your short runway 12 right.
The aircraft calling Minneapolis ground, I was on the landline, say again.
7 Kilo Alpha is holding short runway 12 right.
Air 7 Kilo Alpha, Roger, trying to coordinate your crossing as well. Just traffic on final right now.
Roger, looks like that traffic's going around now, so just in case you want to 7 Kilo Alpha. Minneapolis ground, Giant 2157. We're taxiway Tango at Yankee, it looks like.
Giant 2157 Minneapolis ground, runway 12 right, taxi via Tango, Yankee, and Whiskey 10.
Tango, Yankee, Whiskey 10 for 12 right for Giant 2157.
Minneapolis ground, Westwind 3583 at Alpha 2, short Alpha for gate 20, G20, Gulf 20.
Westwind 3583 Minneapolis ground, Alpha to parking.
Alpha to parking, Westwind 3583. Minneapolis ground, Blue Streak 3150 after push and start on the Delta.
Blue Streak 3150 Minneapolis ground, push approved, and runway 12 left.
Thanks for 12 left, and we're clear to push. Information officer on board.
Correction, Blue Streak 3150, roger. Giant 2157, monitor tower 126.7, so long.
126.7, yeah.
Minneapolis ground, KLM 6273 ready, 6273 ready for taxi. I'm sorry about that. Hangar 7 Kilo Alpha, cross runway 12 right, and left turn whiskey to
Parking brake is set.
Roger, cross runway 12 right, and then whiskey parking 7 Kilo. Thank you very much.
Transponder can go off. And we'll shut it down. Seatbelt sign. Okay, crew, disarm doors. Cross check. And steering is off. Alrighty, so that's us in the CRJ over to Minneapolis, St. Paul. So the plan is that that's the last of the CRJ flights I'll be doing today. Everything else will be in a different aeroplane type. There is an opportunity to maybe fly the return flight in something else, maybe the 737 or the Airbus A320. Let's check what kind of flights are up for that. There's 320s all over the place. Alright. I will see you guys in the next stream. Might be just a couple of minutes away. Till then, I've been Musical Aviator, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for flying. Catch up.